The Prodigal Son, a story of love and forgiveness. Luke 15 verses 11 to 32. Imagine a rich man who had two sons. He loved them both very much. They lived in a beautiful home, with enough food, land, and everything they needed. The father was kind and generous. But one day, the younger son had a wild idea. He said,
"Father, give me my share of the property now. I don't want to wait until you die. I want my inheritance today."
This request was very shocking. In that culture, asking for your inheritance early was like saying, "I wish you were dead." But the father loved his son so much that he divided his wealth. He gave the younger son his part, even though it hurt him deeply. The younger son took the money and left home. He wanted freedom. He wanted to live life his own way, away from his father's rules. At first, it was exciting. He traveled far away to another country. He spent money on clothes, food, parties, and fake friends who loved his wealth but not him. But soon, the money was gone. Every last coin. And just at that time, a terrible famine hit the land. Food became expensive, and people became selfish. The young man had no money, no friends, no home, and nothing to eat. He was so desperate that he took the only job he could find, feeding pigs in the fields. For a Jewish man, pigs were considered unclean, so this was the lowest job possible. He was so hungry that even the pigs' food looked good to him. But no one gave him anything. Then one day, he sat down in the mud and thought about his life. He said, "Even my father's servants have food to eat, and here I am starving to death. I will go back home to my father. I will tell him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be your son. Please take me as one of your hired servants.'" With that decision, he stood up and began the long journey home. He was weak, dirty, and ashamed. He probably practiced his speech over and over. "I am sorry. I am not worthy. Just make me a servant." But here is the most beautiful part of the story. The Bible says that while the son was still a long way off, the father saw him. That means the father was waiting, watching, and hoping every day for his son to return. And when he saw him, he didn't wait. He didn't walk slowly. He didn't send a servant. He ran. The father ran to his broken son, hugged him tightly, and kissed him. Before the son could even finish his speech, the father called to the servants, "Quick! Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. We will have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead, but now he is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found." The house filled with music, dancing, and joy. The father was overjoyed that his son had returned, but the story doesn't end there. The older brother was out in the fields. When he came home and heard the music, he asked, "What's going on?" A servant said, "Your brother has come home, and your father is celebrating." The father looked at him with love and said, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate, because your brother was dead and is alive again, he was lost and is found." The meaning of the story: this story shows us the heart of God. The father in the story represents God, and the younger son represents all of us when we run away from God and live in sin. The older son represents those who think they are better because they have always obeyed. No matter how far we go, God waits for us. No matter what we have done, He still loves us. When we return, He doesn't just accept us as servants, He welcomes us back as children. This is why Jesus told the story. He wanted people to know that God is a Father who runs to us with open arms when we come back to Him. Maybe you feel like the prodigal son today. Maybe you've made mistakes, wasted opportunities, or gone far from God. But listen, God is waiting for you. He is not angry with you. He is watching, ready to run and embrace you. All you have to do is turn back to Him. God doesn't just forgive, He restores. He gives back joy, peace, and hope. Just like the father in the story, God is ready to celebrate your return, so the question is, will you come home today?